in Bern, in Wankdorf. You see? So let's go in and see. Let's see what surprises there are. So first of all, we got the Grail. Means our blood is here, our pharaonic blood is here. Right? And then as we look, it's full of obelisks. Freemasonry temple, the triangle of the Freemasons. More obelisks, more. It's full of it, more. This guy, he was a lawyer and a senator. Look, Conseiller National, senator here in Switzerland in Bern. High positions. Obelisks, it's full of it. Absolutely full of obelisks here. On this one here it says Auf Wiedersehen, see you again. This is a very special one here. Yeah. So again, the obelisk is a phallic symbol, and as it is carved on top, it's a symbol of the circumcision. Because that comes from the Pharaohs, the Jews, the Arabs, the Americans of course, they all have it from the Pharaohs. The Americans can be considered as half Muslims now, as they're being circumcised, 97% of the men. This is really a pact with the devil. I mean, if you do believe in God, you should leave the body as he created it, and don't mess around with it. Don't butcher it, eh? There's a Freemason, shake hands. It's a huge one, like in Washington DC, absolutely huge. I must have spent a lot of money, just, you know. Freemasonry, Freemason Lodge, the triangle of the Freemasons, the joining here, from there to there. Mr. Bloch, yeah, like Mr. Blocher. He's like the Swiss Hitler, Mr. Blocher. There's a pharaoh as well, another obelisk. Behind there's an obelisk. It's full of it. Absolutely full of it. More here. A white one. Nice. So these guys here, they're not some poor shepherds like, you know, it's being said in the Bible. These are pharaohs. These are pure pharaohs. And the Jews tell us we were 430 years prisoners with the pharaohs. They killed our children under 4 years. They killed our men. They put them into slavery. So why, for God's sake, they put the symbol of their enemy on top of their graves? They're lying. They're lying. You don't put the symbol of the enemy on top of your grave. These are pharaohs. And these people, how can they be so... a shepherd usually doesn't get so intelligent and doesn't have so much power. But these are pharaohs. Wow, it's big. Look. And more obelisks here. And more there, and more there. Pharaonic cemetery. But it doesn't mean all the Jews are pharaohs. There still are the Hebrew people. And the pharaohs are also ruling in Israel over the Hebrew people. It's my opinion. And it was only the Hebrews that got killed. You know, like during the Holocaust. And the pharaohs did it. I mean, Mr. Hitler, his grandfather was a pharaoh, a pharaonic Jew. His name was Frankenberger, and it was supposed to be a Rothschild. There are rumors he was a Rothschild. And yeah, the Freemasons and the pharaohs, they had the idea to murder all the Hebrew people, because they were the first victim. They were the first victims, remember, of the pharaohs. 430 years prisoners. And the Hebrew people, actually, before, they were like an Arab tribe. The male, the patriarch, he was the head of the family, like Arabs. And the pharaonic system traditionally is a female system, Cleopatra, and they have the women have so much power. In the antique, it was the only civilization where womanhood, and the sisters of Isis had so much power. Yeah, and because there were still a lot of Hebrew people, and they had a lot of pharaonic genetics inside of them, but they were not initiated. So they were a danger, and they reproduced so largely, you know, in Poland and in Russia. There were millions of them, and they formed a danger because they had this genetic superiority, but they were not initiated. So the pharaohs finally had to do the final solution, you know, to get rid of them. And the Germans, the warriors, a stupid warrior who doesn't really think, it just takes orders. They were just the workers, you know, like in a beehive. They were just the workers who did it. But it was not the mind. They're too stupid. That was not the mind. Get out of here. The mind was pure pharaonic. Freemasons. The Second World War and Hitler, they were being financed by America, by Henry Ford, by the Freemasons. Hey? So again, not all the Jews are bad, I think. I don't think so. But unfortunately, the Hebrew people, the good ones actually, they were all murdered by these pharaohs. Most of them. And what was left, they went to Israel. So I think actually a Zionist is not a bad thing. A Zionist is somebody who's fed up with Europe. I mean, aren't we all? And he just wants to live in the Middle East, you know, next to the Mount Zion. I mean, there's nothing wrong about that, is there? But apparently the Arabs, they're not too fond of the idea. But what is worst, we should forget the word Zionist. We should just think pharaohs. They're the bad ones, eh? They're the baddies. And the pharaohs.